Hey kids, Sean here with you. Sitting behind the drums. I'm bending down here so I can get into the picture here. I wanted to, for you all to be able to see the kit right here. This is the Japanese Apollo kit. It's a 60s Japanese kit. Nice sounding drums though. That we got for the studio and for bands that come in and tour here, so they can use them and play them. My Radio Kings are put up right now, but when we get the studio built, they'll go in there along with these, and I'll be playing my Radio Kings again. But so people ask me with this new YouTube channel to maybe jump on here and talk a little bit about the drums and kind of what the way I play and what I like. And as you can see, my YouTube channel, everybody's telling me to change the name, which I might at some point. But, you know, it's YouTube / whatever, Krupanut. Why is my YouTube name Krupanut? My Instagram name is Krupanut. That goes all the way back to the 90s, rather, where I was on a group, not so modern drummer group, email group. And you had to have a username, and my username was Krupanut because I was really into Gene Krupa. And I was studying Gene Krupa stuff at the time. And so my screen name was Krupanut. I joined a car club, and everybody had nicknames, and my nickname was Krupa because I played drums, and I was into Gene Krupa. And so that kind of just stuck, and it's been that way ever since. But, you know, I like, and I learned how to play drums by listening to swing music, to Gene Krupa, to Chick Webb, Joe Jones, Big Sid Catlett, guys like that were what I was really into. And then later on in the 50s, guys like Billy Gusick, who played with on Bill Haley's records, you know, Jerry Allison from the Crickets, Buddy Holly's Crickets, DJ Fontana, J.M. Van Eaton, Muddy Berry, who was a California guy, played on a lot of Tennessee Ernie Ford's records. Buddy Harmon, playing on Carl Smith's records. I like that swinging style of drumming, and I like old jazz drums and things and stuff. With, you know, I'll show you kind of the difference of approach here. I know it's kind of weird to me bend it down here, but you know, modern rock drumming is a lot of just 4/4 kind of this, you know. I don't have my snare on because I was talking. Or even a lot of just kind of straight beat kind of stuff like that. Where the swing drumming, you know, is that swing beat? Did a lot of timekeeping on the bass drum, fours on the bass drum, and a lot of you know, stuff with the hi-hats and things. I like that kind of drumming, and even going back to where they weren't even using cymbals that much, keeping time. There was a lot of snare. Keeping time just on the snare, but that's the kind of drumming I like. So that's the way I learned. I don't have any kind of rock background at all, so I'm not the best at doing those rock beats or funk beats or any kind of that kind of stuff. But I like swing drumming. So with that in mind, I thought I'd show you guys if there's any drummers out there that want to learn with a few little tricks, a few little Gene Krupa tricks. Here's one that Gene liked to play a lot. He would do it on the big. I don't have the big bass drum here, so it's kind of hard to do the yeah. I can't even get my stick in there. But he would do this actually on the bass drum. I'm gonna use the ride tom to do this little the snare actually. On my left hand to do this little trick, and he would just go. Really easy thing. It's just singles. It's just one. You speed it up, you got. It's actually kind of a triplet, but just single hits. Really, really easy to do, and really cool if you combine it with something like a, you know, snare thing, like a. It sounds cool at the end, right? Easy stuff to do. So there's your little trick. Try that out. If you're looking to play drums, or if you want to play swing drums, I'd recommend just learning the basic rudiments, like a paradiddle and mommy daddy, mommy daddy, and just all that kind of stuff. Because a lot of things, there's a lot of roughs and triplets and things like that in that style of drumming. But yeah, so there's your little Gene Krupa tip. Hope you dig that. If you want to see some more of this stuff, let me know in the comments, and let me know if you're a drummer, huh? All right, I'll talk to you guys later.